Our fourth demo is on our semantic feature system, and this really is an important thing to understand in our way of doing things. The previous demo you saw about the ontology, or conceptual model of the world, and you saw these bold English-looking words, and you saw that they really were links into our ontology. But it would be very difficult to describe all of knowledge using just concepts, and so on top of that we add this feature system. We have features associated with each of the different kinds of semantic constituents. Here's for verbs or events. You can see what the features are for nouns or objects. And even at the phrase levels and clause levels, there are features associated with them. And we could look at them like this using these mouse overs. But what I want to do is go down and click on this feature set button so that we can go through and look at them all. So as you can see in this, we have features associated with every type of semantic constituent. So let's start off with the clause level. You can see here these are all the different types of features. So let's start off with the type. This refers to whether this clause is being used as like a relative clause modifier or some sort of constituent of another verb, an event modifier or an agent of or patient of another one. You can look at the illocutionary force, which looks like what you would expect. You have speaker attitudes that are applying to the clause level, and various other things. Noun phrases. We looked at this in the paper. We are able to mark different types of coordination, and most importantly, at the noun phrase level, are the semantic roles. We use this sort of select set of case roles in our way of doing things. We are able to mark implicit information at various levels. That helps in our translations. Verb phrases, pretty much just coordination there, but let's look at nouns. Again, we looked at this in the paper, but nouns you mark for number, and notice the range of values there that are possible. Participant tracking is extremely important in our way of doing things. This allows us to do some fairly nice things in our translation capabilities with different types of reference. Makes the output text very natural, and it's something that you should really deal with in your language description. And person, these different first and second, first and third are ways of dealing with exclusivity. We have this way of marking something as semantically unambiguous. We talk about it a little bit in the text. This again allows us to in a very simple way and a very natural way, be able to introduce pronouns and anaphora into the target translations that we use. All right, I think the last one we're going to look at as verbs. We didn't get a chance to show any of these in the paper. We mark the time of every event very specifically. You can see we start from immediate past and go all the way down to like all historic past. And similarly, well, we have the present tense, but then for the future we have a similar range. And the important thing to realize is that, well, first of all, in different languages, some of these different nuances of time will be realized differently. But if in your particular language, say all of the future tenses just pick future, we have a way to collapse all of these into one particular feature. You can call it whatever you want, just future. And then that's all you would see for the rest of the time in working in your language. So then verbs have an aspect, habitual, completive, inceptive, cessative. These are all attached to them as you would expect. Moods, we have potentials and obligations. Reflexivity, so you can know if somebody's doing something to themselves or a group of people are doing something to each other. Polarity, we have the positive and negative with some emphatic values. We do a little bit of direction of motion. Some languages this is an important feature, and we might in the future be adding to that. And these target things are used in your target description. Well, that's about it that we're going to look at in this demo. The next demo, we're going to take a look at the lexicon and how you set that up.